Hi Vicky and Tanya. I know I've got a delay happening here now. Hey Tanya, hey Jan, how you going? Feel like I haven't seen you all for ages. It's gotten cold again, hasn't it? I think we're going to get a little bit messy tonight. Bit grungy. Oh, I've got another storm coming through, Vic. Yeah, we had one about 4:30 and that's about it. So if you need to go, I understand. Hey Kath, how you going? Just hail? Is that all you've had today, or? I thought it was going to be a little bit wilder than what it has been. I'm glad it hasn't, but. Okay, I'll wait for a few others to come on and then hail and heavy rain. Yeah. Hi, Miss Paint a Lot, how are you? Hey, Jenny. So what's everyone been up to? Oh, well, I hope I don't disappoint. I don't, well, I've got some exciting things to share, but I'll wait till a few others come on. No, Danny, it rained about, I think it was about 4:30, 5 o'clock, and we had a lot of thunder and lightning and heavy rain, and then it's finished. Nothing else happened. Oops, nearly lost my glass mat then. It's probably not a good idea to have it leaning up against the desk. I'm undecided, Jan. If I can get some, I will. I'm really struggling when I order the Tim Holtz product to get what I order. Now, I don't know whether it's because I'm too slow to order, which I don't think I am really, but or whether because I'm just a little guy, the orders all go to the bigger shops first. So I'm really struggling to get what I want. So I've just recently got in some stuff that I ordered months and months ago to go with a paper range that I had. So now the paper range is sold out, but I've got the embellishments. So, and that's what happens. So I will have a look and I'll see what they've got, and if I can get it, I will get some in. Yes, that was long way around telling you yes, I will if I can. Wasn't it, Jan? Oh hey Tammy, 2 a.m. You got insomnia. We have a lot of ladies that come on here that have insomnia. I think we're all the same. Yeah, it's autumn for you guys over there. So we're spring. But I mean, I know spring can get a little bit cool at night, but I don't think it's been, I can't remember it being as cold as it has been the last few days in spring. So I'm having a play with a few different mediums tonight, and I've got a few exciting things to share with you all, so I shall do that in a minute. What's everyone been up to? So I didn't go live last week because I took myself off to the Sunshine Coast to visit a friend, which was really lovely. Nice to just get away and not do anything. Well, we got in her studio, which was nice, but not have to worry about work or anything, I mean. Oh, okay, so you start work at 4 a.m, Tammy. Are you a nurse? Sorry, very personal. You don't have to answer if you don't want to. I am using salvaged patina, and I just used brushed corduroy as well. I do have walnut stain. I'm looking for, I did have ground espresso in the Distress Oxide, which is what I'm looking for, but I can't find it. So they're the 3 colours that I'm using at the moment. I don't particularly want this to spray everywhere, so I've got it closed fairly tight, and I just want bits to come out. I might just take it out and drip it on. Cheryl, how's your first week been in your new job? I hope everything went well. Good for you. You probably feel like a new woman, do you? I'm so glad it's worked out for you. You won't know what's hit you only doing 38 hours. I don't really want to do that. Oh, yeah. I bet they do, Tammy. That's tough. I wouldn't be able to cope with a job where I had to get out of bed at 2 o'clock in the morning. So the distress oxide, and anyone can chirp in here because I'm not an expert, but a distress oxide, which is this is a distress ink. So I actually lied before. I used walnut stain and salvage patina. So the distress oxide, it reactivates with water, whereas your distress ink doesn't. So if you can see here, I'm going to flick onto the paper here, Trish, some water. So I'm not sure whether the water blobs, you can just see them on camera. So I'm just going to do it in the darker bits that I've just rubbed on, mainly in the darker bits. And if you've got a good sprayer, you can just spray on, but this one shoots everywhere. And then I'm just using a old towel. And then I'm just going to rub over that and pick up those water droplets, and you'll see that it actually has reactivated the oxide. You can see there, it's reactivated the oxide, and I've lifted the ink up with my towel. So you can see here is one of the newer blobs. I'm not really sure what effect I'm going for here at the moment. I'm just playing. I've got some things to show you all in a minute, and it probably will make a little bit more sense. So if you want some mixed media effects, the distress oxides are really good. Distress ink, you can stamp with your, hang on now, is it, which way around is it? I've got to think now. I think the distress ink will sit on your stamps. Anyway, I prefer to stamp with the archival ink, and this is one of Tim Holtz's distress inks, but in a archival ink, ground espresso. So yeah, there's so many different effects that you can get with the oxide. So who needs to do housework? That's exactly right. It's always going to be there, isn't it? So I'm just doing this on watercolor paper. I just love the effect of it, and I'm just thinking that I'm going to use this. I tore this out of the pad. I'm just using just a cheap one, a Montmartre watercolor book. I've sort of used this one to do some stamping in, and that I'll go in and watercolor over top and fussy cut them out. So I'm planning on using this in some bits and pieces that I'm going to make for an upcoming journal. So I'm just going to pop that to the side. So it's, I mean, I don't do much grunge, and I'm probably not as grungy as what some of the ladies get their items, but this is my form of grunge. Hi Tanya, how are you going? Not a problem, Trish. Okay, so yeah, I've just done that with inks. So I have got a few things to share, and I've got some new things in the shop. Well, I've got lots of new things in the shop. So I've got quite a big handmade release to go through. So I might I'll start on that, so you'll sort of get a bit of an understanding of why I'm doing a bit of grunge. So what Bella Carter, I'm so sorry I've forgotten your name again. Okay, so what I've done is I have actually got some printables in my shop. So I'm going to just show you, I've got I think 6 different new ones that I've put in the shop. Carol Ann, thank you Carol Ann. That's right, of course. It's all, don't worry about me. It's been 2 weeks, so I get so many different names, but you know, like Bella Carter and Paper Inspirations and you know, all that sort of thing. It's hard to remember everyone's real name. So how are you, Carol Ann, anyway? How's your grandson? Hope he's doing okay. Okay, so this is the first printable that I've got in my shop. Now, I just want to tell everybody that I am not a digital artist, graphic artist. So these are scans of my originals that I've done. So if you like a nice finished edge, everything to be perfect to the edge, you might want to just turn away now because this won't be for you. So the idea of these were, I just thought I was really happy with how these all turned out. I just wanted to share them with you. I know a lot of you don't do jelly printing. I'm not an expert at it either, but I have so much fun doing it, and I was really happy with the outcome on a lot of these. So I just thought I would share them with you and give you the opportunity to print them out if you want to. Yes, Tanya, there's a few of us now. Hi, Rhonda, how are you going? So this first one is, so these are printed out. I have printed these out and the colour has come out just beautifully. This is actually on 176 GSM card. It's the Recollections card. So it's not quite as long as A4, but it's a bit wider. So if you print them out onto, so I'll just get one. So these are the same printables printed out on 80 GSM copy paper. So I'm just going to try and find the same one. Oh, thanks, Vicky. I'll probably, you know me, I'll probably forget anyway. So that was your grandson, Carol Ann, not you. Was that was why your little fella was in the hospital? Okay. So this is I'll just show you. So this is on 80 GSM copy paper, and this is just on a generic card, Recollections cardstock. So the colour has come out a lot better on the cardstock. So it depends on, I've just done it on a normal setting. I haven't done high resolution or anything. So the colours have come out beautifully. So I'm going to show you the cardstock ones just to give you more of a true to colour idea. So this one is called, oh, it was you, Carol Ann. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh my goodness. Are you recovering okay now? Hey Kathleen, how you going? Isn't it funny how these men hear those sort of things, but they don't hear the other things? Oh, Caroline, I'm so sorry. Yeah, I'm glad you're getting there slowly, though. Take it easy, hey? Okay, so, Kathleen, I just was saying that I've got some printables in the shop, so, and I just wanted to say I'm not a graphic artist, so if you like it all to be neat and tidied up, you need to turn away now and come back later after I've done the show and tell, because you'll be horrified. But it's all very natural. What you see is what you get, a little bit like me, so that's what it is. So I'll quickly go through this. So this one is called Braid Layers. So basically what happened was I just was cleaning off my brayer, and there was a build up of paint on the table underneath, and I've got all this texture all the way through, and I absolutely loved it. So I did mention it to, I think it's the one that you're talking about, Rhonda. I did mention it to Vicky, thank you. Yes. So, okay, so I'm going to go through this quickly. Now there's 11 pages in this this printable, Braid Layers number 1. So you can see all the different texture and everything in them. They're just beautiful. That is, if you like grungy looking things. So a lot of them do have a lot of white space, and I love that as well. So my idea with the Braid Layers is that you could use these as tag bases, journaling card bases, and with a lot of them you get 2 different colors, so you're getting, you know, more bang for your buck, really. Love this color. Yeah, I did, Vic. In a message. Look at the texture in this one. It's just beautiful. So yeah, this is Braid Layers number 1. With the printables on my website, the link is only, once you access it, it's only available for 24 hours. So when you do download it, make sure you save it to your downloads or to your desktop so you can continue printing in future. So they're just, I think they're really nice. So I'm going, this is what I'm going to be playing with tonight, with some of these printables, because I've got a journal in mind, and some more exciting news which I can't share with you at the moment, so just teasing you all, but I will be able to share with you hopefully maybe even next week. We'll see. Okay, so that was Braid Layers number 1. This is called Mixed Grunge number 1, or set 1. Oh, hi Mum. Mum's online. Thanks, Vicky. So see what I mean? Like, they don't go all the way to the edge. So yeah, if that freaks you out and you're looking for something a lot neater, as I said, these probably aren't for you, but I think they've got a lot of versatility about them. Yeah, more teasers, Tanya. So head over to the website and check them out. And as I said, just make sure you save your download to your desktop so you can keep reprinting. I love this one. I don't know, it looks like rust to me. So some of them have got similar colours in them. So for all these ones that I like, there was probably twice as many that I didn't like. This is really dark, this one. But I love it. It reminds me of one of Tim Holtz's fabrics, one of his newer range, his Halloween range out a few months ago. This one is quite textural. Love this one, absolutely love this one. So many layers on that one. Thanks, Fiona. So that is Mixed Grunge number 1. This is Mixed Grunge number 2. So introducing some different colours. Thanks, Tanya. Love, love, love this one too. This one I did on coffee dyed paper. I love this with all the green that I've picked up there. Yes, Kelly, there. These are some new printables that I've got in my shop. If you wanted to head over and have a look. So, yeah, these are all, and these are the printed. These aren't the originals. So these are the colours that they've just come out of my printer, and I haven't done any special setting. And it's just on 176 GSM card, Recollections card stock. So, this, I love this one. There's so much. I just pulled this and fell in love with it. So it's got a lot of white space. I don't know what it is about it, but I didn't do any more with that. And I think probably out of all of them, this would have to be one of my favourite. It's funny because I've always been one of those people who have to fill every single white space. So yeah, I'm just flicking through them quickly for you. This one again with that green, absolutely love it. Yeah, it's just so much texture. So that one was Mixed Grunge 2. I've got a few more. I've got 3 more, and then I'll get into making something before I show you the other bits and pieces. Yeah, Fiona, I've never been like that though. Isn't it funny how we change, and the more we play, and you know, different things. When I used to scrapbook, I used to have to have every single piece of the page covered with something. No white space. So here's another one which is really nice. I tend to like these sort of, these colours, I think. This one's very bright, but very different for me, but I don't mind it. So in the Mixed Grunge sets, you get 12 sheets. Love this one as well. It's those colours, I think. This is another one in those colours of the Tim Holtz Halloween fabric. This one, I don't know how. This was a pull off the jelly plate, and then I've run the brayer over. But I quite like that effect, so I have added that one in there as well. Some honey-looking ones for my bee journal that I've got coming up. Love this one as well. And then this one. Vic, are you happy to do that? Or, I mean, I can do that. I can do that if you like. So that's Mixed Grunge number 3. Let me just have a look, guys. Vicky's got a storm down there, so she might be in and out of yeah, that's what I thought. Vic's got a storm down there, so just bear with me for 2 ticks. So I'm just going to pin this to the top of the chat. Okay. Where are we? Okay, so I'm just going to pin that now to the top of the chat there. Everyone, if you wanted to, that's the link to my website. Okay, so 2 more and I'll be done showing you those. So this is Mixed Grunge number 4. My mind is just going with all these ideas for these. I'm so happy. Like, it's just, I felt a little bit flat and uninspired before I went away, and then now I've got all these ideas running through my head, which is good. So this is really different for me, but I quite like it. Another one. Yeah. Have a bit of pink and teal. We needed to have that in there. Can't get them. That's Maddie in the background screaming, if you can hear him, playing games again. So these are same colours, but they're not the same. They look fairly similar, but you can tell that they are different pulls. Love this one. It's really pale, but love it. This, I love that one too. Oh, I love them all. Okay, so that was Mixed Grunge number 4. And the last one that I've got in there is Mixed Grunge number 5, and I absolutely adore this one. This would probably have to be my second favourite, I think. So these are all under printables in the shop, all in the printable section. Just remember that if you do purchase them, once you access the link will disappear in 24 hours. So you need to actually save it to your computer. Unfortunately, that's the only way that my online store works with printables. So. Yeah, so this one I absolutely adore. Boom, boom. What's the matter, mate? Not sure what he's going on about. No, they're in under printables in the website.
There's all they're gonna do is copy the link that I put up.
James put a link up apparently.
Just copy and paste it into your search bar.
Where's the link, babe?
It's below Vicky's.
Have you press send?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Anyway, yeah, I'm not sure who or what Boom Boom thought he heard, but he's just gone off, so thank you, Tanya. Yeah, so I'll keep going. Getting a bit distracted here.
I'll put it in now. What you do.
So as I said, these have really inspired me. So this one I've used ink as well, spray ink, and I love this. I don't know whether you can see that. One of the textures came up, one of the paint chips came up, and it looks like a little heart in a circle. I don't know whether anyone else can see that. Yeah, the link's not coming up, man. Yeah, I don't sell them, Kelly. If you just Google that in Australia, and I'm sure there'll be a fair few that'll come up. What are you doing, babe? You don't know what you're doing. This is really dark, but it's I quite like that one as well. It's nice and calming, this one.
Kelly was asking you about buying the jelly plates.
Yeah, Vicky's
Can't see the link, James. Okay, alright.
and this one as well. So that's the new printables that I've got in the shop, which I'm excited about, and I'm really excited that I'm going to have them, and they're going to, I can just reprint them over and over again. Okay, so I'm going to do the link, since I don't know what James is doing here.
I got the sack, did I?
Yeah, you're sacked. Is that what you were aiming for?
I hope so. I mean, yes, no, maybe.
Okay, I'm going to put the link to the printables there now, but my website is up the top there. But if you just, oh, isn't it funny? We'll see, Carol Ann can see the link, but there's no link. I can't see any link, babe. So maybe we'll keep you employed for a while.
Damn, I tried so hard. You want it, Kelly?
It's not there, babe. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Carol Ann can see it, but...
Okay, fine.
Thanks, Amanda. How you going? Thanks, Fiona. Thanks for popping in. Talk to you soon. All right, so that's why I'm sort of heading towards playing with a bit of ink and maybe some modelling paste and some bits and pieces tonight. So I've got lots of bits and pieces that I've pulled out. I've got some fabric that I was playing with before we went live, just to sort of see how it would take. It's some fabric that I had rusted ages ago. It started out as this fabric, and then I rusted it, but I didn't really have many rusted pieces, so it didn't come out the way I wanted it, but I'm still happy with it. I really like it, so I thought I might use them. I'm going to make some tags and bits and pieces. This is just sort of very roughly coffee dyed. I think what I'd done is scrunched that up and just sort of daubed it in some coffee at some stage, so we'll see what happens. I've lost my heat tool. James and I have been madly running around searching for it for about an hour. I have no idea. How do you lose a heat tool? I have no idea. So I have my hairdryer if I do anything that I need to dry. I may just apologise for the noise. So, hi Monica, how you going? How's your mum? I'll endeavour to remind you next week, Kelly. So what I might do as well, I'm just going to get all the show and tell out of the way. Is everybody okay with that? And then we can get into some creating. So I think I'll just do that because I've done a handmade release, and I have uploaded it all, but it's only just gone live at 7 o'clock tonight because you guys are such big supporters of me. I wanted you to have first dibs at it if you wanted to. Obviously there's no obligation, but some of these items I have made and I just have trouble keeping up with them, so I just thought I would let you know. Okay. Yeah, I do know how to lose a heat gun. That's right, Vicky. I just don't know how to find it. I just don't know where it is. It's just got me baffled. No, you know what I'll do? I'll go out and buy another one, and then it'll turn up. Oh, I'm so glad, Monica. I'm glad she's recovering well. Been thinking of you. Hi, Valerie. How you going? All right, so I'm just going to share with all of you. So they were all the printables. So they are all available now as well. Now I'm just going to go through the handmade bits and pieces that I've done. So excuse me, just reaching over here. So I've had a restock of the ruffled tidbits. Amanda, no, it's not in a plug. That's a good thought though. Amanda said, is it already in the plug? No.
It's missing in action.
Well, it's not in action. It's not being used. Anyway, so I've had a restock and some new ruffled tidbits. So I have done some ruffled tidbits in white. Now you're probably saying that's really boring, but the reason I've done that, oh, I might take you up on that, Cheryl. I'll have another look over the weekend. If I can't find it, I might come and grab yours. So they're in white, but I've done it because I thought you might want to dye them yourself. So this is one that I've just done earlier on, and I've used these same colours. So I've used Distress Oxide, Walnut Stain, and brushed corduroy, and that's how it's turned out. It's just beautiful. So you can use paints, you can use sprays, you can use ink, you can coffee dye them, tea dye them. So there is quite a few of these, the white ones, in stock. As I said, I do, because well, Mum has been helping me make these. She's a real gem. So, but they take a fair bit of time to cut and sew and what have you. So if you were wanting some, get in quick is all I can say. So I also have a limited supply of some script tidbits. Now in the script you get all different colours. Most of them are this general colour. So they're script as in writing, music notes, different scripts, that sort of thing. So just to give you a little bit of an idea of what you get in there. And you get 2 meters, 2 ruffled meters, not 2 meters sewn down. You get 2 ruffled meters. So scripts, what else have we got? We've got some brights. Brights are, well, they speak for themselves. So they're mixed brights, all different colours, nice bright, nothing vintage about them at all. So you just get random brights in there, random patterns. Okay. The reason I did the whites as well is if you didn't want a pattern, you wanted to dye them, you can always stamp on them as well and get your pattern that you want. One of the really popular ones is Tilda, so I have restocked the Tilda tidbits as well. So these are just to give you a little bit of an idea of what sort of fabric should get in there. So I have been busy, Rhonda. So neutrals, so just all your you know, fairly neutral colours. These are probably a little bit of a ring in, but you get the idea. Sorry, I'm just trying to keep them in some sort of order. What else have we got here? Okay, I've also done up some, well, my brain never stops anyway, Vicky. I don't stop either, but if I brain it stop, I might actually slow down a bit. So I've done plains. So they're basically just plain colours. There's no definite pattern. You might be able to see, I hope the glare's not too bad. These are sort of a little bit of a grungy look. They've got like a little bit of a staining look to them on some of these, but they're plains essentially. Okay, so I've got all those. Rhonda, I didn't, and I only just thought of that today. I have written myself a note to look it up for you. I'm sorry. And the only reason I remembered, I'm embarrassed to say, is because I'm nearly out of the result myself. Vintage florals, I've got restock of those. So these will all be under the handmade section. So everything that I'm showing you now will be under handmade. Well, actually, I hope they've gone live. I did schedule them to go live, so just let me have a look. That would be embarrassing, wouldn't it, if they didn't? Yep, they're all there. So if you look under handmade, they will all be under handmade. So vintage florals, what else have we got? The ever popular pretty florals, excuse me, pretty florals. So they are really popular. And then I've got limited greens, not your vegetables. So just all different colour where the main colour is green. And there's some blues as well. There's blues as well. I don't know what I've done with those. So that's all of the ruffled tidbits. I'm just going to pop this to the side. Okay, so what else have we got? I'm just trying to get through this quickly for you guys. So I have lace tidbits now as well. So there's all different colours and motifs and coffee dyed laces in these. So, and the pieces, there's 25 grams, which you get quite a bit for 25 grams. The pieces measure from 3 inches up to 9 inches. So I've done them because a lot of pages, journal pages, are no bigger than 9 unless you do a really big journal. So these ones, just to be different, are under ribbons and trims. Okay, so I have got some more tabs. Punched tabs. I'm not going to open these and show you, but there's quite a few new ones on there, so if you wanted to have a look at those. Okay, so I have also got ring reinforcements. So these are all hand dyed and stamped. The colours are quite variegated, but they're all in that vintagey neutral tone. So you get 4 sheets, 128 reinforcements per pack. So they're under handmade. I also have packs of 10 coffee dyed, what do you call them? Tags, sorry. Coffee dyed tags with lace impressions, transfers on them. And they're all backed with coffee dyed paper, and they are all stitched around. So you'll just get, you'll get what you get, basically. These are showing up really orange, really yellow on my screen. I don't know, but they're not that orange, but I'm not sure why it's doing that. But so yeah, they're all backed with coffee dyed paper. Some are lighter than others. It just depends on the mix that I use. Some are darker than others, but they all have lace impressions on them, and all stitched and all backed. So and you get 10 in a pack for those.
One just says she's coming on the label.
And also these, which I really like, just for something different. So these are a little bit bigger tags than the last ones that I showed you. All the measurements are on the website. So you get 10 again. These actually do have holes in these tags, and they are topped with a, they're sewn with red thread, as you can see there. The colour's not showing up real great, but they are.
They are there.
Can you see them on yours?
Yep.
Yeah, mine looks terrible. So red thread, and they've got the little red tab toppers front and back. So once again, all coffee dyed on the front, all have coffee dyed paper on the back, and they're all sewn with the red tabs front and back. So just to give you a bit of an idea. And same thing again, you get what you get. Did your mum ever say that? What she used to say?
Oh,
You'll get what you're given. Hey Sandy, how you going? So they are, the measurements for those are on the website as well. So they're a little bit bigger than the ones that I've just shown you a little while ago. So that is, I think, for now. I've still got some other bits and pieces that I'm finishing off, but I thought I would share those and get them up on the website. So that's the handmade items. And then I'll very quickly show you just a few new things in the shop. I don't have a lot, but I have got new awls in the shop. For your book binding, I have, oh, sorry, just reaching over here. This beautiful new range of Minte papers, written memories. It's just beautiful. And then it's got matching die cuts as well, so you can see on there sort of what is in them. So those, all the Minte, well, not all, but most of the Minte fussy cut pads are back in stock. We have had the tag book out for a while, so that's back in stock. This beautiful soft grunge, I should be using that with my my printables. Darker grunge one there. So this one here is new to my shop. It's a lace backgrounds.
Okay.
Yeah, Monica, with the shipping is quite expensive, but I have found that even though what shows up in your cart for your overseas ladies, it's not, I don't think it's ever has been quite that amount, and I always refund it, but I understand shipping is just, it's a killer. So this is a new one, lace backgrounds, nice and pastel and subtle. So they'd be beautiful for card bases. Neutral backgrounds. It's running a little bit of a theme here tonight, I didn't realise. Those, so a restock of the floral books. The junk book as well, haven't had that in for a while, so that's back in stock. It's got some really nice bits and pieces in it. And the ever favourite wings. I know there were a few of you that have contacted me and asked when I would be getting that back in stock, and it's finally here. So that's all the Minte updates there. And these are just a few items that I got in that were supposed to go with a range that I had a while ago, but they didn't come, but they're here now. So this is a 6x8 paper pad Garden Grove collection by Bo Bunny. And where is it? I'm pretty sure. Sorry, I'm just trying to. So these are candy dots as well. So these were actually with the Botanical Journal with Bo Bunny. So unfortunately, I don't have the Botanical Journal in stock anymore. And I can't get it. So if you did purchase the paper pad from me, these are the bits that go with it. Cardstock stickers. They're quite pretty. And that is the back. And these are some layered chipboard stickers also for the Botanical Journal range. And this is some die cuts from the Noteworthy Time and Place range from Bo Bunny as well. So that is my show and tell for tonight. Stop it. Okay, so yeah, so that's it. So I'm going to get in and I'm going to try and use some of these printables. Not a problem, Tanya. I'm not even really sure. I should have probably thought about it beforehand, but you know me. I'm just trying to think. I might start with something relatively light. Pardon?
Mm-hmm. Don't know where the one you're chasing is.
Pardon?
Don't know where the one is you're chasing.
Oh yeah, I'm just trying to. I love them all. I don't even really know. Actually, I might start with this one. Let's start with this one, and I'm going to use the cardstock because I'm going to do some. I'm going to do some tags. I think maybe. Oh, hi Karina, thank you so much. How have you been? So I want this sort of colour. I'm thinking of doing a tag. I've been really inspired by a lady by the name of Lynn Moncrief. L-Y-N-N-E, I think it is, Moncrief, on Pinterest. So I started looking at just for some ideas, and everything that I liked was actually done by her. So I'm wanting to do some ink or something in this sort of colour, and I'm going to cut some leaves out. Oh, Karina, I had a really nice time. I was a little bit unwell actually the first few days, but the last day I was feeling quite good, so that was a bit of a downer, but otherwise it's always nice to go and visit my friend there though. So I'm just going to have a look through my inks and try and see what sort of colour I can get that might match in with that. Like a rusty colour, isn't it? Maybe I need to go something completely different then. I wonder what. I don't know. Is grunge supposed to match Doesn't matter if it doesn't, does it? Come on guys, help me out. I don't know, I don't normally do grunge, so I don't think it matters. It doesn't have to match, does it? Well, let me have a look. I could do... Oh, now I'm dropping them everywhere. Oh, sorry guys, I'm on the floor now. Pick up the ink. James is giving me a dirty look. I'm trying to find ink, James, that matches.
Oh, well.
Here, look, rusty hinge. There we go. I think rusty hinge. I'm just pulling a few out here. Yeah, the weather was beautiful. Saturday it was quite warm actually. My eyes are a bit wobbly, Vicky. They'll probably take me where they shouldn't go. All right. Well, I'm going to work with this. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut my tag first. So now I worked out these are going to go in a journal that I'm going to be working on, and I worked out that my cover that I've started doing, I just need to check because I put the measurements in my phone. So 11.5. So it's going to be 8 high and 5 3/4 wide. Is that right? Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to cut a tag shape or a couple of tag shapes. Yeah, she just does beautiful stuff, Tanya, doesn't she? Yeah, maybe next time, Karina. That sounds really good. My wobbly eye is an asset for the grunge. Good to know. Okay, so I'm going to trim this off. Now I'm going to leave a little bit of that white edge there still because I can use, fill in that white edge with some ink. So I'm going to do, 8 inches my journal. Yeah. I'm getting instructions from James here as to how to make my tag. I've told him he's going to do some creating one night. So he's not happy about it, but he's going to. So what did I measure that? 3.5 inches. What was that?
I'm not feeling too well.
Okay. So good old standard Sue, she's got mess everywhere. So since the day I came back from having my R&R, half an hour I was thinking that I might just yeah, Caroline, they just go so quickly. It's just, I really struggle to keep up with them. So I'm glad you got some. What was I saying? The day I got home from the coast, within half an hour we were changing. We had my craft space pulled apart and rearranging it. So I nearly turned around and went back. So I'm just going to grab my little cutter. Sorry, Boom Boom. Mate, I've just got to get this. Read Vicky's message there, Jim. Okay, so I'm going to do 3 by 6, I think. 6, I'm going to go... Yeah, no, it's not working, Jim. Not tonight. You're not creating tonight. I'm going to create another night.
I feel so good now.
Yeah.
I'm that good, I can even read your mind. It's saying, where's my coffee?
Me?
Yeah.
I've just sold out of them. Karina, Couture Creations. I will be getting them back in soon if the lady that I get them from has them in stock at the moment. So I can keep one for you if you like. But Couture Creations, you'll probably find them elsewhere as well. Can you pour me a cold drink as well, please? I'm really thirsty.
From upstairs over here. So you want a cold drink and a coffee?
Kathy left me the sugar-free creaming soda and it's disgusting. Sorry, Kath. Are you still there? You can have your sugar-free creaming soda. It was the shock of my life when I took a mouthful. Tanya said that you'll be better by the next bite by the time you have to craft, so. Okay, so I've measured these. They're like quite wide, relatively high. So 6 1/4 high by 3 1/2. I think I did them. So I'm liking this color. So I'm sort of going to try and bring out, it's not exactly the same. I'm just going to grab another piece of watercolor paper. Now this is the Distress ink. And I think Cheryl is saying that the Distress ink reacts to water as well. Is that correct? Cheryl? I didn't realise that it did, but oh, excuse me. Now I've got the sneezes. So I'm just trying to. I probably even wanted it darker than that, but anyway, we'll have a go and see what happens. And a coffee. Yeah, thank you. Hi Veronica, was hubby late home from work again? We'll have to get on to him. Oh, now I've got the hiccups. Oh, I'm full of manners tonight. Excuse me, I've got the hiccups now. Okay, so I'm just going to, I'm just having a play. And my table's probably going to shake the camera, I'm sorry. So I'm just trying to bring out, oh, excuse me. I have no idea why I've got the hiccups now. So I'm using Rusty Hinge in the Distress ink. Oh wow, over an hour, Veronica, goodness. Yeah, I can't even get them in, Karina, the Tim Holtz ones. There's a lot of, it's probably not even just Tim Holtz, but a lot of the Tim Holtz product is really hard to get at the moment. It's still being manufactured, and yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. So the reason I'm doing this whole sheet is because I'm putting these bits and pieces into a journal that I'm going have in my head. Hopefully it works out the way I am thinking I want it to work out. So I want, you know, some extra bits and pieces to put through. So I just thought, well, while I'm going, I'll have a play and I'll just do some extra bits and pieces as well. So these, on the end, I'm keeping these because I might even put them in as decorative pieces. So I'm just going to tear that off and put it to the side for now. Let's have a look and see how this reacts to water. Just going to do a couple of little drops first, and then just see if I like it. I've changed chairs too because the other one squeaked, but I think this one squeaks even more. I get all the hand-me-down computer chairs when they don't work anymore, are uncomfortable. Matt or Jim passed theirs on to me. Okay, so it lifts it as well. There you go. All right, well, I'm going to spray this a bit. Trying to get my water sprayer to spray. It's not spraying. Tanya, just if you've got a, if there's a discount code, there is no discount code tonight. Like if I have a sale or something, there might be, I might give out a discount code. Tanya, you're not local to Toowoomba. I do have local pickup is a discount code, but that's only if you're local to Toowoomba, and then I can either deliver or you can pick up, so. Hunter Valley, yeah. So just continue with the cart and ignore that discount code section, Tanya. So I'm just lifting some of those water droplets up. There we go. So, okay, that's interesting. Just going to add a little bit more. Thanks, babe. I've got it. Oh, thank you. He's bought me a coffee and a flavoured mineral water. Isn't he a gem? And a grumpy face. Alright, so that, and I think I've got, looking for my heat tool, I did rediscover my rose gold spray from Kaisercraft that I've had for a while and I absolutely love, but just haven't been able to find it. So I'm going to flick some of this on here. So this is going to actually soak into the paper. Because it's watercolor paper, but I just want a little bit of darker color. So as I said, I was inspired, just was having a look through Pinterest for some different grungy ideas, and kept liking all these different ideas, and it was the same lady. Her name is Lynn Moncrief. So that's where my inspiration is coming from tonight. I was born in Kingaroy, Veronica, but I was only there for passing through. I couldn't wait, apparently. I was only been there for one night. Okay, so this is really embarrassing, guys. I can't find the heat tool, so I'm just going to quickly just go over this with my hairdryer.
I just hate when you use my hairdryer.
So just wanted those splats of ink that I put on there to dry, because I'm going to run this through the die cutting machine. What die cut am I going to use though? What will I use? Let's have a look here. I'm going to use my good old favourite one. So I'm going to cut a couple of these out. Oh, Karina, I love working with watercolour paper too. And most of the time it's not using watercolours on them. But yeah, you're right. It's just the texture and everything it gives. It's beautiful, isn't it? Now, and I've lost that as well. Someone mentioned to me to get a A5 self-healing mat for my die cutting machine. So am I supposed to be using it as the bottom plate or the top plate? So I'm going to cut a few of these leaves out of this, I think. And we'll have a play with them. I know I tend to use this a fair bit, but it's one of my fast favourites. Yeah. As the bottom plate, okay. And so do you put your what do you call them, dies facing down onto the mat or up onto your plastic plate? Ask a lot of questions, don't I? Oh, look at those. How nice that turned out. Dies down. Thanks, Rhonda. Okay, well I'm going to, I bought two and I have opened one today and I've lost it. Oh no, here it is, here it is. Stop looking.
It's probably with the dryer.
It's probably with the heat gun. No, here we go, I've got it. So, I'm going to give this a go. Let me just get these leaves out. Can't get them out. Oh, I can't find anything. Where is it now?
That's the last time we changed the room around.
I know. It hasn't even been a week, guys, and we've changed the room around. I can't find anything. Oh, wow, these are so cute. Love them. So
cool.
true, Amanda, yeah. Could. Okay, so I'm going to use, so I've got the, okay, I'm going to try and put this in further a little bit here. So I've got the self-healing mat, cutting mat, whatever you call it, down first, and then my paper, right? And then I'm just going to put these facing down like that. Oh well, I'm never done then because I'm always asking questions. Okay, so like that, Rhonda, and then the plate. Yeah, I'm doing it. Let's see what happens.
This machine will blow up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It probably won't blow up, but everything's going to look, see, yeah, I've got it too far into the table now. Everything's going to get knocked over. I'm just going to do a second run. I'm going to run it through again. Okay. Let's just see. How this turned out. Oh. Oh, okay. Okay, they came out of the dye easier then, didn't they? Oh, I just pulled that one to bits. That's probably see because I didn't dry it properly, probably. Okay. I don't know. It didn't cut through as well as with the plates, I don't think. Anyway, I will endeavour to persist trying with that. And I just need to cut. It's only 8:30 and I haven't even made anything. Oh, we're getting another storm here, guys. You can hear the thunder rolling in. So if it gets too bad, we may have to end the live. We'll play it by ear and see what happens. Yeah, but you're probably not pointing at me though, Vic. See? Okay, so these are really yummy, and I really love that little bit of rose gold that I have splashed on there. I don't know whether that you can see that any better. I have fun. So with the extra little bits here, I'm going to, so this Lynn Moncrief, she uses a lot of circles in her creations. So these little bits here I'm not going to waste. I've just grabbed out a couple of circle punches, and I'm just going to punch. The one's probably not going to fit. Okay, so I'm going to have to go smaller on here. I'm just going to punch out some circles, and I'll utilise them throughout the journal as well. So I'm just trying to get some of the ink and the bits where the water has picked the ink up. And I'm just going to cut away that excess then.
Love it. Can't you use
Yeah, I can probably use the negative space, but I'm not tonight. You can use the negative space when you do your crafting session, okay?
Oh, you pick on me for anything, won't you?
Okay, so that, I'll keep that and we will utilise that obviously for something else. So I've just cut out some little circles there as well. utilize them somewhere, somehow. So I'm just going to pop them to the side. Okay, so I'm going to, even though I'm doing grunge, I'm still going to back my tags with coffee dye paper because that's what I do. Sandy Lynn Moncrief, Lynnne, I think it is, Moncrieff. Oh, put it in, just in the comments. She has a, I think, I've clicked on one of her photos and it came up in a blog, a dawn or a door or something, I think the blog was. From memory, I should have written it down. Lynnne and Moncrief. I'm pretty sure that is how you spell it. That's right, Sandy. So am I. Okay, so I think, okay, I'm going to back it with coffee dye paper first, aren't I? So I might just glue. Oh, hang on a minute, I've got to think about this. I've got to think about it. Am I going to sew anything through? I don't think so. I like that side better. I think I'm going to glue these down and I won't sew through here, or anything I sew, I'll sew and then glue on, I think. Yes, I think that's what I'll do. So now I just need to find some glue. Hi, Hiroko. That's okay. We started at 7, so we've been going for about an hour and a half, but that's okay. I've mainly just done a show and tell of new stock in the shop at the moment, so haven't done a lot of creating at all, but I have some printables in my shop, and that's what I'm using tonight to make some grungy tags and bits and pieces for a future journal. So the glue's very dry. So has anyone got anything exciting on for the weekend? I just don't know where the days go. It's just so busy, busy, busy all the time. So I'm heading out to Dolby tomorrow. I've got some of my stock in a new handmade boutique out there. So the grand opening's tomorrow. So I'm going to head out there and have a look and see how things are going. So that's exciting. You're going to meet your cousin? Meeting for the first time, Hiroko, or just catching up? Yes. Oh, everyone's got so many exciting things. Dinner and theatre. Veronica, hoping to finish your bee journal. Looking forward to seeing that done. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, make sure you share it. Anybody that's not in our group that would be interested in the group, it's called Be Inspired, BE, Inspired Paper Inspirations. If you want the link, just yell out and I will let you know. So I'm going to try something here as well. I think I'm going to try and add a few blobs of like a sepia ink or something. As I said, I'm just having a play, so I'm not I love mixed media, but I haven't done a lot of it, so just not sure. What have I got? Because I've got this oh, thanks for popping in, Valerie. Have a good day at work. I've got this artist's ink. Just so it's waterproof when dry. Okay. How am I going to do this? Probably need a brush or something, don't I? Well, that's the next thing, trying to find a brush. Maybe I won't do that because I don't know where one is at the moment. Oh, well, so we've got our one thumbs down person with us again tonight, unfortunately. Okay. So put some water in that. To remember where my brushes were when I was looking for my heat tool. So I'm just not sure how I'm going to do this. Just thinking. Where's my glass mat? It's all right, Veronica. I don't know. It's someone that's just lurking in the background, and they've done it the last few times. I just think it's funny, but yeah, I don't know why they do it either. I'm going to do this, and I think I'm going to end up in a big mess. Let me have a look. I'm just trying to, I don't want it too much. Oh, I don't know. I don't understand why they have to do it either, but oh well. Oh, okay. Oh, I like it. just having a look. It's drying. It's just a sepia, so it's going to dry into the. It's not going to be too obvious. Okay, I'm going to leave well enough alone with that one. I'm just going to pop that to the side to dry for a second, and I am going to add some to this one as well. I'm just going to wipe up. Oh, Sandy. Oh, you're a worry. That's okay. No, but we have had a couple of times someone that's done it. Maybe it was you at the other times too. Right, the truth is coming out, Sandy. That's funny. They do it though. Well, that's easier, isn't it? Tap the paintbrush. Okay, I like that. What do you guys think? Seems a shame to, what do you reckon? I like it. Oh, that's exciting. Okay, so I'm going to, just so I don't waste all this ink, where's the extra bit of paper that I had? Oh, wow, what a mess. Where are you? Okay. No. I don't know. I don't know where the extra bit is. Maybe this bit here that I dyed earlier I might, because I might just add some onto here. Oh, your hip's still hurting, Sandy. Poor bugger. Actually, I like this bit a little bit better now too with this ink on it. I wonder if I might put some of the rose gold on this one as well. This is really sinking into, because this is watercolor paper, whereas this is cardstock. Oh, I like this. That's exciting. Okay. Just going to clean my brush. I don't have a glass of water or anything here. Okay. It's all happening. Okay, so just clean that off. I was going to do some of the rose gold spray, wasn't I? Hiroko has joined us before, yes. So this might even become a tag base yet. I may not cut anything out of it. I'm not sure. So as I said, it's just a bit of a play around tonight. I don't know. I do like that better. It's a bit blobby, but we can fix it up as we go along. I'm just going to clean that up. Is that glass mat too glary for you guys? Because if it's not too bad, I might even just leave it on there. Just let me know if it's too glary for you. Okay, so that's going to dry. Now I have this. Okay, yeah, I quite like it with that sepia, just to add it onto that. She wants to know your schedule. Sorry, Denny, I'm not sure. I've missed something here. Okay, that's good. I'm glad it's not too glary. So I might just leave that there because I might be doing a little bit more. So I did actually get some modelling paste out. So I'm just thinking I might, so, okay, I'm really not sure what I'm thinking, to be honest. So as I said, Lynn, who has inspired me tonight, she uses a lot of circles. And I'm just wondering if I've got a bigger circle punch. I think this is the biggest I've got. It's 1 3/4. So I'm going to cut into another one of my digitals. I know I say this every time, guys, but I have got such a mess, it's ridiculous. Okay, so this is, so I used, I don't know. I can't even remember which one this came out of now. I do have this bit left over from it, so I'm just wondering if, I'm thinking maybe if I cut the circle here and get this darker bit out, and I want to see, it might blend too much, but if I go around it with some darker ink, maybe some ground espresso. Good morning, Mary, how are you? Oh, okay. There's some messages are obviously not showing up in my chat, or they're maybe not in capitals, because if they're not in capitals, they get lost. I can't, because I'm trying to create and sort of keep a track, but that's okay. Hiroko, I like to think that I have a video schedule. I start a schedule and then life gets in the way. What I was hoping to do is, so live on Friday nights, a video on Sunday, and then, so live Friday nights, another video on Sunday, and then another one on Wednesday. So those Sunday and Wednesday ones will be tutorials or journal with me's, that sort of thing. So that is what I'm aiming towards. I have to film some videos. So Sunday I am filming some videos. As I said, I've been in a little bit of a a rut. I've just been so busy and so much happening that I've just had a little bit of a loss of inspiration. So I just needed that time away, I think, to sort of get that back. So that's what I'm aiming towards. So Friday, Sunday, and Wednesday, and then if I get any more done there, they will be bonus. So that's what I'm thinking at this stage. Okay, so I think, I don't know, I'm thinking that that blends in a little bit too much. What do you think? I need a bit of help. I'm thinking that it's, maybe I just need a darker circle, or do I need a lighter, much lighter circle? I don't know. I don't. I know, Mary, it's just looks like we've Queensland's heading for another lockdown as well, if it hasn't already happened tonight. Oh, I don't know, Vicky, I always am hard on myself. I just question everything I do. I'm thinking I'm going to try, because I'll use these circles anyway, I'm going to try, hey, wonder if this would go. I'm going to try a few different coloured circles underneath. Let's find my punch. And see how they go. I'll do the ink around that as well. Let's put my glasses back on. It's not too bad. I'll try this one. And then I'm going to try an even lighter one, I think, and see. I think I might even do a bit of ink around the leaves, I think. Ooh, I think I'm in trouble from Vicky. I don't know now. I think that circle certainly stands out more, but I don't know that I want the circle to be the main focus. So I think we're going to ditch that one. I do quite like this one. Do we do it like that? No. We do it like that. I'm just going to get a light colour. Let's have a look. This, like this one, Mary, because it sort of tones in, doesn't it? I think James has left us tonight. I think he's upstairs watching TV. I'm just wasting time looking for that now. I think I'm just gonna, I think I do like this one. I think this one blends in a little bit too much. Okay. I think I want to also add a little bit of just some random stitching on there. So I'm just going to reach over here in front of you. And I can't even really see, I've got it on zigzag. So it's just going to be really random. Alrighty, and then I'm going to also, I think, add the ink around the edge of this. I'm actually going to sew this as well. So, sorry about the noise, I'm just going to sew this. So when it's really rough, so I'm going to go around it again. Okay. Lockdown news stage 2 still. Okay. Well, Tanya and Kathy are telling me try the second one again. This one? I mean, it's not bad. Depends with the look, I suppose. I've sewn this one. I'm going to do this one now. I can do the other one on something else. I've got ink all over the leaf. I'm just going to add a little bit of the dark ink around the edge of the leaves here. Yeah, James has gone upstairs. The TV is quite loud, so I hope that you can't hear that. Okay, well I'm a bit happier with that because the leaves are actually standing out a little bit more now. Do that. And then I'm going to ink around the outside of this. Yeah, if the TV gets too loud, just let me know and I'll get him to put his earphones in. So I'm just really not even thinking about the ink. Oh, sounds like he's into the chippies too now. Yeah. And I think I'm just going to put a label or something. Or I could even, okay, so what about, do we think about a bit of fabric? Okay, let me, I did thread a needle prior to starting. It took me half an hour to do so. So this is a this was actually just an old sheet that had worn thin that Mum was throwing out, and I grabbed it out of the garbage. It was a pure white sheet, and it dyes so beautifully. So I'm just going to add this, she had stitching in hers as well, and I just love stitching anyway. So I'm going to just very randomly put some stitches in here. And very randomly it is. And same thing, we may not actually add this to the tag, but I'll use it in the journal or on some other tags that I make. Just wanting to add a bit of texture or something. Really love to get back into my slow stitching covers as well. Just don't get enough time in the day, do we? So there's no rhyme or reason to this. I'm just making it, the stitches on an angle. They're not spaced evenly. They're not on the same angle. I'll go right to the end. So what's everyone doing tonight? Everyone's gone quiet. Okay. Shopping, Veronica. Okay, what do we think? Overkill. I've got all these twice, Cheryl. I've got all these threads left from the ruffled tidbits that I've been making. So I'm just going to grab some of these as well. Ooh. Everyone's up for Happy Mail, aren't they, Vic? Okay, so I've got this. Oh, thanks, Mary. See, now I'm thinking I've lost a leg on my glass mat. It's wobbly. See, now I've taken the circle away. I don't even mind that. Oh, too many choices. All right, so I'm just going to, what am I going to do? Where's all my ink? I'm going to put a bit of this down. And a bit of water. So I don't need all of that. I'm going to dip this thread in some of this ink. Wipe it up. Oh, I don't know. I'm going to just dry this with my hairdryer again. Oh, it's not a mug over. Lucky there was nothing in it. Well, that's why you use a heat tool, because the hairdryer blows it away. You like the circle, Vicky? Is that what you mean? Okay, so this is what I had. That originally to start off with, to start the tag. And then I added this, which I think possibly is a bit of overkill. I don't know. So there was that. Veronica, yes, once I put your, sorry, excuse me, let me think. Once I put your order as fulfilled, you will have access to you'll get an email with the printable link, and then you click on that. Just make sure when you download it, you save it to your desktop, because it's only accessible for 24 hours. I can't change that on my website, unfortunately. That's all they allow. So we had that, and then I'm thinking, what was I thinking? I just dyed some of this thread. I don't mind them actually. You could do all of them really. And then that's a bit plain though, I think. Maybe with a label or something. What have we got here? Oh guys, I've just changed everything around. I can't find anything. The circle, you mean, Vicky? Yeah, probably. Probably. Maybe we could have a number or something. pull a couple of those. It's funny, isn't it? You start playing and you get all these different ideas come. So circle with the threads underneath, maybe. Let's just do that. I don't know. It's too structured. That just looks ridiculous. Okay, I think I'm trying too hard here. Why don't we just have maybe some of it coming out like that? Like that, like that, and that. What do you reckon? I just was wondering, with the threads, I'm just going to lose a lot of the circle, I think, though, if I put it on the top. That. Yes. Oh, so many choices. They all do look quite good, don't they? All right, well, let's just stick something down, hey? It's like 2 hours and we're making one item. But anyway, we're having fun and we're chatting as well. So I'm going to take Tanya's suggestion and I'll put the threads on the top on this one. I'm going to just stick it about there. Just going to randomly put a blob of glue here. And just have them sort of coming down there like that. Oh, too late, Vic. I'm just sticking it down now. I'm just getting it done. I'll do another one with the fabric. Do a little bit of ink around the number. Oh, sorry about that. I'm going to stick this down. Like this. And that. Yep, not thinking, just doing it. Oh, that's good. And then we have our first tag or card. I might put a tab or something on that. I'm not sure. I'll just see when it goes in the journal. So that's our first one. I don't mind it. Very different for me, but I really, really enjoyed it. So, All right, let's get on to this one here then that we did as well. Have I finished my coffee? No, I'll just finish this. Okay, so I'm going to quickly sew around this one again, or this one like the last one. Thanks, Kath. Oh, getting there. This sewing is really rough. Oh my goodness. Off the edge and everything. Oh, that was an effort and a half. Okay. So I'm just going to ink around this. So you can't even tell that there's those white edges now around there when once you add ink and trim your tag shape down. Hey Roland, it's Roland popping in to say hello. I'm just going to bring a bit into that corner, into the couple of the corners, just make it a bit darker. Okay. Like that. What about even one of those, one of these thingies that I had? I had one from earlier on as well. Yeah, maybe Tanya. There's quite a few messages that apparently have been asked comments that have been asked or questions have been asked too that haven't shown up. So the internet might be a little bit sketchy here and there for everybody with the storms around. So I'm going to add, I think I'm going to add, so that's going to be an issue, isn't it, with drying, but okay. I think I'm going to add a little bit of texture paste. And I'm going to use, actually, you know what I've got too? With these that I've got in the shop, I thought I could even maybe try inking some of them. Okay, that's an idea. Do I want triangles? I don't really want triangles, do I? Okay, I'll be 2 sticks. Okay. Let me think. I'm gonna use a Timmy one. This is just a reused modelling paste that I have had for goodness knows how long, and I don't even know. Oh, it is. It's not solid, so that's amazing. So I'm just going to randomly add some modelling paste through the stencil. I don't want to lose all that really nice rust look though. So I'm just going to add that there for a bit of texture. Now I should have a container of water to put this in, but I'm just going to wipe it down with a wipe. Get the majority of it off, and then I'll wash them when I've finished. To get a leg for my mat, I think. Okay, so that'll do for the moment. Oh, good morning, Loretta. Welcome. How are you? Okay, so once again, I'm just going to quickly use my hairdryer. I don't know whether it's going to work for this, but just bear with me for a second. Okay, that's not quite dry yet, but nearly. So I'm just going to leave that sit for a minute. It's all crumpled now. Actually, no, I'm just going to hit it again with the dryer. Pretty much dry now. Okay, and I'm just thinking maybe I might add some of that sepia. So these dots that I've put on there, they're the sepia. So I might try and water down some of that and see how that goes. It's hard to keep up, isn't it, Loretta, with the chat? Just trying to get everything out of the way so it doesn't all go everywhere. Modelling paste everywhere there. Yeah, let's get grungy. I don't normally do grunge, but I've got some new printables and just been really inspired by them, so I thought I'll give it a go and see what happens. So we have made one tag or one journaling card, so that's one, and I'm just trying to see if I can get this to work. So I might have to actually maybe spritz it. I'm just worried about getting it too wet, that's all. I don't know. It's interesting, isn't it, how the ink, so look how it's reacted with that texture paste up there. Going for it now, guys. Just putting the ink wherever, and just see how it's running down the tag. That's fun. Hey Brenda. Yeah, seem to be a few internet issues tonight. Oops, I've obviously reactivated some of that texture paste there with the water, so maybe it wasn't quite dry enough, but anyway, I will try not to manipulate it too much. So this one I might have to leave sit to dry. Just added some ink to the back. Let that just drip down there, I think. Well, that's pretty grungy for me. Everyone that knows my style, that is pretty grungy for me. What fun though, but yeah, that's going to, I'm just going to dry that a little bit. So still quite damp, but I quite like the look of that. What do you guys think? This is exciting. Okay, I'm gonna have to leave that sit for a bit, aren't I? See, this is what I do. I just want to get in and play around with it now, and then I'll wreck it. So I just need to leave that sit for a bit because I can't find my glue gun. That is really quite damp. So I'm just gonna leave that sit there for a second, and I might cut another one out. How's everyone holding up? I'm just going to find another sheet of printable. Let's have a look. That's proper. Well, watercolors are I love playing with watercolors too, you know, and it's just I don't know, it's just keep playing and honestly just have fun. It's just where is okay, it's right on the back, obviously looking at it. So I'm really loving, I love this green in this printable. So I'm just going to pop this to the side for a minute. So I'm going to have a bit of a play with that. So I'm going to cut the same size. So I think it was 3.5 by 6.25. I think I cut. Actually, I've got one here that no, I like the green. I'm going to stick with the green. It's not straight, is it? Goodness, making a hack of this. So we'll go 3.5. May as well cut 2. What if I go this way? So what's that? It's about 6.25. So I'll probably get more out of it this way, won't I? Okay. Doesn't matter if they're odd sizes. So 3.5. Okay. I'm going to keep that bit. Okay. Keep that bit as well. This is all buckling. It's still very, very wet. So I think I'm going to add some ink around the edge here. Okie doke, so I'm going to thinking I'm just going to run some thread through this from the sewing machine. I'm just pulling some of that, make it a little bit more frayed if I can. I need a pen. That's better. Okay. I'm a bit like that too, Brenda. I don't know when to stop, and it ends up becoming a big mess. I think we've all been there. Okay, I'm just trying to make this a little bit more frayed, a bit messy looking. Yeah, less is more, but more is mud. Okay, I'm just thinking, I don't know, I have seen this done before, but I haven't. I'm just going to use a bit of cheesecloth and sew some thread through it and just see what mess I can make. No, I've never sewn cheesecloth before. Not on its own, anyway. Thanks for popping in, Loretta. Take care. I don't know. It's different. grabbing an old book. Just wondering whether to put a bit of, I don't know whether I've shown you this book. I love this cover and that. It's Modern Typewriting and Manual and Office Procedure. But check this out. Isn't that amazing? Look how aged it is. I don't know how old this book is. Let me have a look. Fourth reprint, 1905. 1905 this is. And it's got all, isn't the book, it's just amazing. It's obviously been water damaged as well. But it's got all these handwritten that you're supposed to try and read back and type. So I don't think I'm going to actually tear into this one, but it was the first one that I grabbed, so I thought I'd just give you a bit of a look. But isn't it beautiful? So I'll get another one. So we've got one, Popular History of England. It's another nice book. It's pretty falling, holy dooly, 1860. Wow, isn't it amazing how old they are, and the you know, it's still in pretty good order, aren't they? Okay, well, I'm not going to tear that one up either. Trying to find a Thanks, Spry Girl. Take care. Have a good day. Yeah, they're lovely books, aren't they? I'm just wondering with maybe a little bit of so this is an old dictionary. Look at this. Oh, look at that. Ooh. Okay. I'm getting easily distracted here. I was just seeing if grunge was actually a word in the dictionary, but it's not. Grumpy is.
It's me.
That's you. Let's just grab a page, hey?
Better please.
I want the book print, not the pictures.
Okay.
I always cut the numbers off the top. Pull that really crooked. Is that thunder?
No, it's muddy. Rolling around upstairs.
Grumpy Gramps. That's cute. It's very cute. Yes, James did sneak back in. We heard you being the chippy monster up there.
Yeah.
Sprung. What were you watching?
I was watching C.
C.
Yep, C.
Okay. Okay. I'm not 100% sure where this is heading, but I'm just going to stick this down, get something down, try and at least get another one done. I've got to get up early in the morning and... Oh! Okay, so maybe the tag will go this way now, since I dropped the glue there. I think I'm going to add some stitching through this one, and then I'll back it with coffee dye paper so that the stitching doesn't all go through to the back, so it leaves space for journaling. So I think I'm just going to add just some random stitching here and there, just because I can. Maybe add a bit. Why not you?
Sorry.
You might not see all the stitching, but it's just adding a little bit more texture. Did you lose me for a bit there, Vicky? There's obviously something going on tonight around the place. Not sure. I mean, I'm still, well, I'm assuming I'm still sort of seeing everybody. So I'm going to stick this down, and then I'm going to add a little bit of hand stitching, I think. See, I could have just sewn this directly to the card, but I wasn't really sure where it was heading. So I'm going to tack some of that down with a bit of hand stitching anyway, so I'm making it quite textural. Nobody can see that. Mine's showing up really, really orange on my screen, but it's not that, the colour's not that orange. I'm not sure. What's yours look like, Jim?
Yeah, orange, but
Move your head. Oh yeah, no, it's not as orange as mine. Okay, I'm thinking I might add maybe some black thread. There's a needle here somewhere. We'd be lost without Vicky, wouldn't we? Someone's got to keep us in line. Still really wet. I really like that though. I have to put that under a heavy book tonight. So Tanya, you've got a night off again tonight, hey? Oh, it makes it sound like you've got a night off all the time. I don't mean it like that, but... Thanks, Tanya. Still got a fair chance that I might wreck it, but anyway, we'll see what goes on. Actually, just where's those? I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud here now. Oh no, that's a worry, Veronica. It's probably all the storms and everything, possibly. I'm just, I don't know. I don't know whether this is the right thing to do or not. Can't have 4. I have to have an odd number, don't I? Anyway, I'm just doing these and I'll just have a play with them and see. Okay, going to add a little bit of black. Or do I? Okay, I'm just doing this, guys. I don't know where it's going, but I'm just going to stick them down. Yeah, they do, don't they? Look like bubbles. I'm going to put some stitching in the middle of them, I think. These leaves are so fragile. I think actually, you know what I think? I've only got one. No, I don't think so. Pencil. Probably made them look like buttons. Now that's not what I wanted to do, but anyway, I've committed now. I have to keep going, don't I? less of this. Adding some of the black thread with some piston stitch down the bottom here. It's really random, this card, isn't it? I need to finish this off and get a longer bit of thread. I'm just going to tie this off. Oh dear. You know what? I'm just going to glue that because I lost my needle. Just going to stick that in some glue. Once I glue it to a backing sheet, it's not going to matter anyway. So I'm just going to get another bit of thread. Sewing black at night's not a good idea, is it? Can't see it properly. Okay. Now, oh, there it is. Thread this needle. There we go. Got it first go. How's that? So is everybody still with me? That's good. I thought I'd lost you all. Sitting here talking to myself. James has gone to bed. He's not feeling well. So I'm sitting here talking away. This has gone in a completely different direction to what I had in my head. So I don't know whether you can actually see them. They're just adding a little bit of texture and colour to the bottom of the tag. So I'll add like a few more off the cheesecloth as well, I think, which will make it them able to be seen a bit more. Oh, I'm coming to your place, Kathleen. Pancakes, yum. Yeah, pancake sounds delicious. I'm just going to duck away in a second and head to the ladies, but also to check on Jim because this is the first time in 5 years we've been together that he's actually gone to bed before me. So I just want to make sure he's okay. So if you guys don't mind just talking amongst yourself, I will be right back. Hey, I'm back. Yeah, thanks, Vic. If we're going to Kathleen's, we can get coffee on the way, Tanya. Yeah, he's not too bad. He's yeah, he's not feeling well. But he probably just a good night's sleep and hopefully he'll be better, feeling better in the morning. What time is it there, Brenda? 7:30 and you're only on your second cup of coffee. You'll probably be on number 5 by now. Okay. Oh. I think I'm going to leave it at that. The paper's getting a little bit fragile. Under those points that I'm going into the card. We've got another storm rolling in here too by the sounds of it. What's done there? I don't know, that's quite cute. It's different. I actually don't even think I'm going to put too much more on that one. I'm just having a look at it. Thanks, Spy Girl. Yeah, it's completely different to what I had in my head, but that's completely fine. I've really enjoyed just playing and not worrying about what it looks like. I guess that's what grunge is, isn't it? I mean, worrying about, you know, it being perfect, and it's very different. So I'm going to back that. I think I'm actually going to put some coffee dyed card on that, because I mean, it's not too textural on the back, but it might just sort of make the back look too bumpy. Thanks, Rhonda. So I've got just some card here that I've coffee dyed. I think I'll use one of these. That one feels a bit thicker actually, so it's just sort of a little bit more grungy, and I might put it up in that corner. Could even use the back side of it. I'm going to use the lace side of it. I think I'll do that. And I'm where's my glue? Try and add a bit of glue and just keep all those down. I'm going to sew around it as well. Yeah, so you can't notice the threads so much now, whereas if I had to put this paper, I think it would be noticeable. I'm going to have to find a leg to put on this mat. It's annoying me. Yeah, we've got another storm rolling in. I might sew around this one, finish it off, and call it a night, ladies. Just this one sounds like it's going to be serious. Get off the internet. This has been so much fun. I am going to, well, I'm going out tomorrow, but I'm really keen to get working on this journal now. Hey, Spro Girl, have fun at work. Okay, I'm going to sew around that. Yes, Rhonda, I will get onto that. I have written it down, so I've got so I don't know whether you've seen that meme before where this woman's got all these, it's like a computer, her brain's like a computer, she's got all these tabs opened. That's what my brain's like lately. I could bring the sewing machine into view, but I've just got so much stuff, so I'll just do it this way. Okay. Night, Carol Ann. So that's that. I might just oh, you're not a pain. You're not a pain at all, Rhonda. I need to reorder. And I know that I said I'd look into it for you, but I just completely forgot. Not a problem at all. Please don't feel like you're a pain. Certainly not. I just need a bit of a kick up the bum sometimes to remember some things, that's all. I write lots of things. I write most things down, but I write them on all these different pieces of paper and then I lose the paper. So that's just me. Okay, look, I am really quite happy. Very different, very, very different for me. But it's very, I do love texture, so that's really good. And you can't even really feel those bumps on the back. Love it. And then that one we've done as well. And then this one is still quite damp. You can see here it's quite damp where it's a bit darker there. So I'm going to leave that sit. I don't want to manipulate that because if I muck around with that too much, it's going to go right through the back. And then I'll put a picture in the group or something if I get that done tomorrow, but I will get back to that when I get started on the journal anyway. So yeah, I'm really, really happy with those. Had so much fun. Took a while to get going, but now I just want to sit and do it all night. But I think I'm going to head off because there is thunder rolling in and it's getting quite loud. So I'll leave you all you lovely ladies. Thank you so much for your support. If you haven't already done so and you feel inspired to give me a thumbs up, that would be great. It just gets my channel seen a little bit more. And hopefully, all going well, I will have more regular videos coming going forward. So fingers crossed. Just hope life doesn't get in the way. All right, guys, look, take care. And I will see you hopefully in a video on Sunday. But enjoy your weekend, everyone. Thanks for joining me. Bye. And I'll get this ending bit sorted one of these days. Hang on, still here. I'm getting there, guys. See ya.